So I have Mr. Lin, and we're talking about our CTI field trip. And what we did at the conference. It's actually a conference. It's not really a field trip, huh?
It's a little bit of both.
A little bit of both, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, anyways, we're going to talk about that today, and it's going to be fun and exciting.
Okay.
So, the first question is, why did you go on the field trip?
All right, so CTI stands for Career and Technical Instruction. It's for students with special needs that have an IEP for leadership, and my goal is to help them transition from school into employment or post-secondary education. So this was the 2025 Georgia State CTI Fall Leadership Conference.
Okay.
So that was the whole purpose of it, and it was a great field trip.
It was a very great field trip. I got to go on it, thank God. So it was great. And number 2 question, how's the food?
All right, the food was great. So we get there, we have leadership breakout sessions, about 45 minutes in length. I think there was 4 of those from speakers throughout the state. It was all about soft skills, leadership, communication, and those were just kind of like some examples of those. But the food was great, so we did the leadership breakout sessions. We went to the hotel, checked in the hotel, got dressed up, so we wore professional dress. So the guys wore coat and tie. They looked like they were going to work professionally, and then the girls wore dresses or skirts and blouses, and formal dinner, multiple course meal. We had salad, we had dessert, we had the main course, we had all the different silverware laid out there, water, tea, and so basically the whole goal of that is to get students kind of not nervous, but just used to eating in a formal situation. We had students from other CTI chapters who were sitting with us, carrying on conversation with the people around you. And the whole time we were doing that, they had a guy up on stage. They were at a stage, huge dining room. I think there was close to 80 tables with about 8 people at each table.
There was a lot.
It was. And so the guy was explaining, okay, this is how you pass the rolls. This is how you pass the butter. This is how you pass the salad dressing. And you always pass in this direction. And basically it was getting the kind of like the etiquette of how to eat at a formal meal. So that's why they have that.
Yeah.
And then afterwards was a dance.
Yeah, it was very fun. The food was great.
Yeah.
Well, it's not the reason why I went to learn. I went to learn stuff, but the food was excellent for how much people they served.
Oh, yeah.
It was over probably all the schools in Hall County plus everybody else in the state.
In the whole state.
It was like almost probably 1,000 people there.
A lot of people.
Yeah. So the food was actually good. I did a little bit of the survey. I'm still gonna finish it. It was like 41 questions. Number 3, how was the bus ride? I know you were driving, so that might have been fun.
Well, this is the first time I've been able to drive in a while. I was on the board of directors the past 4 years, so Coach Whitlow would drive my kids down and drive them back. But so I actually drove. So we picked up Hall County. No, we went to LCCA and we picked up LCCA students, and we picked up East Hall High School
and Flower Branch.
And so they rode with us down there. So it was about a 3-hour trip.
It was a long trip.
It was a long trip. So basically we drove all the way through Atlanta, almost to Alabama, and then went south down to Columbus. But Columbus is a beautiful city, and it's a great place to have a conference like this.
It was my first time going to Columbus, and I thought it was beautiful. You know, I mean, Gainesville is just a small city and all, but Columbus, you know, I feel like you have more community in Columbus.
Oh, yeah.
It's very obvious that you can have a community in Columbus, and there's different things. But I almost walked to the Alabama border that morning. So, anyways, the 4th question, what did you learn there?
Oh, I always enjoy, when I do the leadership breakout sessions, let's say, for example, it might be nonverbal communication was one of them that we went to. And it was just kind of interesting about, you know, facial expressions, how you hold your body, crossing your arms, putting your hands in your pockets, looking at people when they're talking or looking away. And it's interesting as far as how to read people's body language and facial expressions to see what they're actually communicating.
Yeah.
So a lot of times you're communicating non-verbally, And you can be saying something, but your nonverbal cues can be totally different. And so it's always interesting to hear the speakers they have come in and just pick up on things, and it's stuff that even though I'm the age I am, I'm still learning stuff about communication or leadership or anything like that. So I really enjoy the breakout sessions.
Yeah, I enjoyed those too. I liked the third session we went to. Maybe it was the fourth. It was the young guy. I think I don't remember his name, but that class was very interesting because you had to get up and move to different areas and places, and actually get up. Not to like sit there and
interact. Got to move around.
Yeah, and I think that was a fun class to go to. I probably learned the most. Anyways, yeah, I learned the most from that. Just get up, talking and seeing what different animals you are and stuff. So it was pretty cool. And then I think the fifth session was pretty cool, playing with, you have to act out the cards that you were given. And
the scenarios.
The scenarios were pretty whack, I would say, but they're pretty cool too. So the scenarios, I would say I would do good in both those areas.
Yeah.
I mean, the first session was good. I won a gift card.
That's right. But more prizes at every one.
Yeah. I did not know they did prizes every one. I'm not there for the prizes. I'm not there for the
that's
food.
a bonus.
I'm there to learn. But the prizes were pretty cool. I did not know they did that.
I think Noah won 3.
Yeah, and Noah won 3, and I'm like, well, you gonna share some?
McDonald's gift cards.
You should have said, there's a tax for every bus. I need
bus driver tax.
Bus driver. So to wrap up the last question, this is kind of go into 2 parts of questions. So the first question, did you have fun?
A great time.
Yeah.
Always have fun with students when we go off on things like this, and it's just an informal, relaxed, and we do some fun things. We do some competitive things. We do some leadership stuff, and it's just a fun thing to basically see you guys having a good time.
Number 2, you went and you drove, and were some of the kids, would you say some of the kids like actually learned or impacted enough to learn about it?
I think they always get something out of it. You go and you spend a lot of time there, and you can't absorb everything and take it all in, but there's some nuggets that I think students use in the future. And I have kids students that go more than once. Usually I take upperclassmen of these kind of things, but if they'll go when they're 10th, 11th, 12th grade, they'll pick up something different each time. And I think it does make an impact.
Yeah.
And we do have a good time.
It was very fun, I would say. That was my first time going as a 10th grader, because I couldn't go last year even if I wanted to, because that was nice. But it was very fun. I had a fun time. Mr. Lin obviously had a fun time with all of it. So thank you, Mr. Lin.